Hey everybody, it's Eric here at Peachtree Classic Cars, and I'm really excited about taking this 1955 Ford F100 for a drive. I love this truck because it is a check on a lot of boxes that people call me and ask me for. So let me tell you the boxes it checks. It's all original and it's got an amazing patina. Check. It's got white wall tires. Check. But the biggest one of all, it's got a original drivetrain. It hasn't been chopped up, and it's got the original Ford-O-Matic automatic transmission in it. So I'm very, very excited about being able to find something. Especially, I have so many clients who call me and say, I just really need an automatic. I've got an old knee injury and I'm only 46. I get calls from a lot of people saying, I've got a knee injury and I just can't push that clutch anymore. Well, this is the truck. It's got the original 223 and it is an original automatic, which is awesome. We have good oil pressure. And I love it because we're just going to put it in drive. Shifts right into reverse easily. Neutral. One more click for drive. And we're ready to go. Uh-oh. It is not warmed up, to be fair to it. Well, it's okay. We're going to leave the camera running for a second and see if we can get her running. To be fair, like I said, it didn't warm her up. I just cranked her up. Reverse, neutral, drive. And you know, I like to, when I can, leave stuff like that in the video because that's the reality on these old trucks and cars. Sometimes we got to crank them up more than once. Sometimes we got to let them warm up before we take them for a drive. Beautiful neighbors out. I'm just going to take a quick little drive around this Atlanta city block. So all original. Ooh, that transmission just shifts like butter. It's got a little bit of play in the steering wheel that I should say more than just a little bit. It's got some play in the steering wheel that I would say makes it feel like when you hit the bumps and stuff, you really feel like you got to steer it. If it was my truck and I was planning on driving it a lot, I might go after that steering box and try and tighten it up a bit. Turn signals all work. Got the little indicators there. The horn does not work. And I'm going to try and hold this camera back. I want you to see how I'm driving it, and you can kind of see. Like I said, we're just going around a little city block here. Super fun. I mean, like I said, aside from mentioning the steering, this is a really fun truck to drive. The brakes were done by the owner. So this vehicle is actually purchased from us back in 2020, 2021. And she said, quite honestly, she hasn't put a whole lot of miles on it. You know, she's ready to let it go on to the next person. But she did just pay somebody. They bought a seal kit and changed out a lot of the seals under the hood. I'm just going to park right here. Back into park. Let's see, actually, I'm going to leave that turn signal on, see if we see it blinking up here. Yeah, turn signals. Little 226 sounds like it should. I'm sorry, 223. Yep, turn signals. Another thing I love, if I can open it up with one hand, it's my favorite. Let's see. Primary, secondary over here. Look at that, one-handed opener. Ticking away like a sewing machine. kicking down. Like I said earlier, it was still warming up. That's why it shut off the first time. Go ahead and cut that switch off. The lights do work. We'll turn those on. Oh, by the way, the wipers work and they go real fast. And then this wiper over here, it's about to fall off. It's gonna need a new arm, but I'll show you real quick. Oh, it didn't fall off. Oh, it did fall off. Okay, so I suspect that it's so fast because it may have had a 6-volt electric replacement a while back. This is just my guess. And then since it was upgraded to a 12-volt system, it's just running double time because it's got too much power. So anyways, really clean under the hood. So with all the patina on it and the rusty look, it's a kind of, I would call it a minimal rust truck. It has a few little spots here and there, but it's no rusty bucket, that's for sure. This is a nice solid truck. Original radiator, original engine, looks great. So somebody she bought a kit and paid somebody to go through the seals. He didn't do them all, but he did a lot of them. This is the exhaust manifold gasket that looks like it was just replaced. A new alternator. New seal around the side here. Those were the main ones that I saw. The hoses look newer. You can still see that Napa sticker on that. They're not brand new, but they're newer. Firewall looks great. Inner fender wells. And even the hood is in great shape. This is something that people are always asking me about. How's the hood look? So what I love about this is really a survivor truck. Opens and closes easily, which is not this is always normal. The old Ford trucks, even the $60,000 restored ones that we've had around, you still got to go push those down. I hope you saw in the pictures, this pops open and closed easily. I love that it has the visor on it. We've got good drip rails, as well as just more patina up top. The windshield is in great shape. It looks like it was probably replaced after the patina had been done on it, and all the glass is in great shape. There's no chips. There's a little spot there. That's probably actually something that would scrape off. Wanted to finish showing you the drip rails on this side. Rear glass, new weather stripping. Windows are in great shape. This one rolls up and down easily. The other one catches, and I think something's catching inside behind the panel. We'll go over there now. And it rolls about halfway up, and then you kind of have to force it. It goes click, and then it'll go the rest of the way. I'm not going to try to do that while I'm holding the camera. So we'll go about halfway. You can hear it click, 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 almost as if. And then about right there. There we go. Okay, so it did it that time. And I think that's just something catching in here, binding or catching in here would usually be a very easy repair. You just take these screws off right here, and there's a nice big panel to access what's going on down there. Glass is in great shape. Original interior, the way it's looking, like nobody ever cut it. It's got the original old school clock in it, which is pretty rare. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I turned the heater. Oops, well, I'll fire it right back up. I wanted to see if I could turn the heater on. Turn it back off. Turn it back in the on position. The heater is not wanting to come on, and I don't see the switch for it. So it's all present, and actually the hoses are hooked up. Seat is tweed over vinyl. It's older. It's got some, little dirt marks and stuff from getting in and out of it, but overall it looks great, and I think it would clean up with an upholstery cleaning job. Behind the seat looks great as well. There's the rest of the kit. It's got some more seals in it. Headliner is missing. The top looks great. Carpet kit is missing as well. I like to do the rubber liner, but these floor pans look awesome. I mean, these are original floor pans, and they are in great shape. Great shape. Just noticed this touch of oil here. It may be coming out of the oil pressure. It may just need to be tightened. That's not uncommon. Step sides look good. Rockers look good. Cab corners. There's the original cab corner. Bottom of the door's got some rust on it, on that part. Oh, hinge pockets are in great shape. Trying to be really thorough. Go around to the other side and show that as well. Then we'll get back to the bed and underneath the truck. Same thing here. Hinge pockets are in excellent condition. Step side looks great. A little spot there. Step side looks great. These floor pans look incredible. Battery box, older battery. And I like the original rubber floor mats on these. You can just hop on Google like anything these days, and they cost about $200 and they just lay right in. You don't even have to cut around much, maybe just the brake and the steering column. Other than that, it lays right in, super easy. And I like the rubber mat a little more just because it's a truck, and I've got a farm, so I'd probably get it dirty. All right, let's keep on rolling around this thing. Bed looks good. Oh, I wanted to make sure I checked the bottom of the doors on this side. There's just one spot of rust here in the front of the door on that fender. One little spot back here on that original cab corner. Other than that, it's in great shape. We'll go underneath it here in just a second. Brand new wood bed was just installed, and it looks awesome. White wall tires have good tread on them. They look older. I didn't see a date code. I was trying to look, but the tread looks like they're newer. Looks newer. I know the tires are older because they were on there when we sold it a few years ago. Tailgate looks great, like another one I want to keep. And overall, the truck has a little dent here. A little, screw hole there from something that was a little screw hole there, something that was installed years ago. Things like that as we go all the way around. A little crack here in the paint, a little crack there in the paint, a couple little spots like that. And that is just consistent all the way around. But man, does it look incredible. Let's wrap up this video with heading underneath. This truck really shines. Its originality of the undercarriage is just incredible. Brakes were serviced, she told me, recently. Things look really good under here. There is my wiper. I'll remember to get out. So since I went under there for the wiper, I want to see if I can get this camera to change for you. So yeah, man, really great shape underneath here. The inner fender wells are great. I mean, what impresses me is that they're original. So here's our wiper. It fell off earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the lights off. It impresses me that this is an original inner fender well. You see that little gap and some rust there, but other than that, this thing is solid. Driver's side fender well. Inner fender here with a little bit of rust like I showed you earlier. That one spot up underneath it, our step sides have a little rust at the back of them. Pretty solid other than that. I love the original placing of the fuel tank. Really big fan of not having the fuel tank behind the seat. So original floor pans under here. This is your original old school transmission. New exhaust was installed. Driver's side rear inner fender well. Showing you that rust, same rust down at the bottom. You got to consider, given the originality and patina of this truck, how solid it is overall. A few little rust spots here and there, but man, I mean, this frame is in great shape. Rear end looks great. Now that old wood bed rails are still underneath there. So the new wood bed was just installed on top of that. Passenger side rear fender well. Same thing on the bottom there where it attaches to the step side. Other than that, really nice solid underneath. Trying to get that camera to change. There we go. Ooh. Step side here. In great shape as well. Again, I'm marveling at the originality. Clean, solid. Try to go slow here. Let's see that cab corner. Cab corner. transmission pan. Just really good. And finally, passenger side front fender well. All right, well, I'm at 15 minutes, so I went pretty long on my inspection, but I wanted to be thorough. I think this is going to make somebody a lovely driver. Like I said, if it was mine, I would probably try to go after the steering column and try to tighten it up. It's totally drivable, and once you get used to it, it feels like an old truck driving. But other than that, I mean, the brakes are great. This has been serviced. You turn the key, it fires right up. I feel like this is a farm truck or a running around town truck that's absolutely ready to go right this minute. And you can always tinker with all the little things along the way. You know, get a new wiper arm for that wiper and just a few little things like that. But man, this is going to make someone an incredible, fun driver truck. We're at PeachTreeClassicCars.com. My cell phone number is on my website, and I look forward to hearing from you.